Hello. I was just studying the law book so I could report on the recent Supreme Court decisions and understand what experts mean when they say misapplication of animus taint. Unfortunately, there were no pictures. But DNA testing, it's not just for finding out which races you can make jokes about with impunity anymore.
The biggest names in death are Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, General Dynamics, and Lockheed Martin. Each with their own brand of making people disappear. They've come a long way from the local neighborhood hitman startup.
Potential for peace was celebrated by all, except the American press, pundits, and members of Trump's cabinet who saw North Korea's outreach as a dangerous, even ominous event. We all know handshakes can be terrifying. Without Purell, they could be fatal. MSNBC, the self-proclaimed liberal channel, is moving to the right. The network continues to hire a gaggle of conservative and Republican talent simply because they're anti-Trump. They say opinions are like ass. So MSNBC is licking the GOP's opinion, while figuring the Democratic establishment's opinion. And the real left is relegated to watching from outside the window like a bunch of perverts. If you're not outraged, please check your pulse. Ads clearly targeted to people who can't even drive. No, not Asian women. Children. No, it's like that BuzzFeed quiz I took. Which refugee are you? And it turns out I'm an economic victim of NAFTA? Who knew?
Who does Facebook protect from hate speech? Is it A, female drivers, B, black children, or C, we hate men?
Oh, it's white men, Naomi, white.
Oh no. Well, oops, looks like the algorithm has some glitches. Can't expect warmongering senators to know all the places we have troops. They just sell the wars. Don't ask them any details. They don't know anything. It's like Home Depot.
It's a good thing you have me on staff to talk about this issue. Not only am I wearing a scarf indoors, but also I've received my training at the French Woods Musical Theater summer camp.
He thought maybe he could jihad from home.
Hello, this is ISIS customer service. How may we help you?
Your tailpipe smoking now? That's...
Actually, it doesn't have as much stigma as smoking cigarettes, Lee, you know? But it does turn heads because I'm sucking on the back of a bus. Tricking is the heart of good advertising. Exploding, shooting, blowing up, blowing down, torching, mowing people over with tanks. It's an American business. We don't do hangings. That's barbaric. The California Attorney General who said he would fight the administration's war on the environment. Okay, federal tanks versus your failed actors turned sad waiters. I have the internal documents to train you to be a Facebook censor.
Oh, God, is this gonna take like 5 hours?
No, you're thinking of how long it takes to become a police officer. Creating weapons creates jobs. It's part of our Make a Job, Take a Life program. Lee, the only reason people are watching Fox News now is to save the female correspondents from sexual harassment. I don't want to see political expression. I want joy! I want to see animals and babies dancing! Puppies, koalas, your boyfriend, your grandma, and they all have to be dancing!
Programmer-in-chief Zuckerberg has teamed up with these two very neutral organizations to determine what is false. The National Democratic Institute and the International Republican Institute, which the CIA created in 1983 to advance America's interests globally and promote regime change. Very neutral. So, I hope just like they convinced the Nicaraguan people a socialist government wasn't for them in the 1980s, they can tell Jenny, who posts pictures of her changing her baby's diapers, that maybe sharing isn't for her either. New York City would really do anything to avoid real integration. The chancellor even suggested that students of different socioeconomic backgrounds become pen pals.
Dear Mackenzie, it was a long day at school. The chicken nuggets were soggy and Miley peed his pants. Again.
Reporting from my study.
This is Naomi Karavani, redacted tonight.